Hello and welcome back to Terraforming Mars. Hope everyone's staying safe out there, not getting infected by the old disease. I've played so much Terractor lately. I'm gonna just look at what the cards are. Turns out nothing particularly interesting. Inventrix is good though, in the sense that you just have so much science, because we'd start with a tag, and then that's 3. Might be missing 1. Also, if we grab special design, we could get a card pretty early. I like Comet too. My only problem with this is that we'd spend our whole generation setting up science and not actually getting anything immediately out of it. We don't need any of that though. So I think we do this. Have to draw 3 more cards. Let's see what we got. Hey, science tag. So Mars University's first. We're gonna swap out power grid. I like water from Europa as like an endgame big point scorer, but we're willing to move away from it. Right now, in fact, I want to do research first though, because I want to see the 2 cards we get, and then have more choices for trading. Like Zeppelins, we're not really interested in that. We're not gonna be there anytime soon. Martian rails I do find is more likely to be useful, so we'll get rid of -14, -18. I think we do get rid of water from Europa. We just know we're not going for a Jovian strat this game. Okay, that brings us to 4 science tags. So this is going to be a 5th. Oh, we have gene repair as well. One energy income isn't bad, but it isn't super great either. I'm going to get rid of Martian. So either that or special design. But special design gives us a card cycle. But this is an energy action, which is at least 2 income per turn. I think it... Man, this is a hard choice. We just need more cards. Just so we can cycle. Spoiled for choice. Now, next turn, what are we looking to do? Oh, I really have a hard time not buying Earth Office. We want Mass Converter for 8. That's like our only important buy. So we could get this. Grass you'd get pretty early. Both of these cards. Then we get our mass converter. Okay, now we have 7 energy production. That's significant. That is very significant. We just got a power plant, which we don't need. Okay. Let's see if we can get one of those 4 energy to put up the oxygen actions. I do like the cards that are being offered, but we're never going to afford them, so we're going to skip on them. And we're just going to get a little bit more money income. I'm going to do invention contest first. We're going to grab the space card because it's cheaper. All 3 of them gave us like oceans, which is actually unfortunate in a way because now there's much less ocean in the deck. And we also got rid of water from Europa, which could have helped with that. as cool as a mine is, I think that gene repair for $2 versus $2 of just has to be a building card. So I think Search for Life is the card we don't need. Well, specific. Oh, we have 7 science tags. Okay, so we don't need Search for Life. I was worried that we weren't able to get to 7, because that's the highest science tag requirement for the best science card. Ironworks, that's what we're talking about. Use that energy. And we can't get Mohole with it. Oh no. Mohole's really good too. The thing is, if we choose not to take Mohole, we're fine in that we have a lot of energy spillover, but we're actually reducing that by 4. How do we afford it though? We grab both. We could sell greenhouses, or we could just buy the mine. Oh, well, we sell. Oh no, we're only gonna get 1 steel from it. I think it's important to do because the energy doesn't help us next turn. So I guess we are gonna get rid of greenhouses. We're not really going for a city strat. I did really want to have Mohole for the future, and the mine still makes sense to play next turn. And the Mohole, we could probably grab more cards, because that way we have more opportunity for those cycles. Actually, I don't even know if we have a science tag coming up. Just add up to technology, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Here's a good mine, though. What do we want to build? Mohole area? Can we build it already? Yes, if we do, like, nothing else. If we grab these for 9, I think we just grab all 3. Use our energy. We go with this for $5. We're gonna scoop up. I think we have enough space cards that I'm actually willing to go for that. Which actually leaves us with just a... Oh, we could even get Vesta this turn. Vesta or mine? I'd almost argue, like, Vesta's all... We can wait a turn on Vesta, because we'll have 1 more titanium. Okay, Gen 6. 1 second. Just making some bacon. None of this is good for us, I don't think. We have plenty of good cards, so no need to worry about it. Generation 6. Stuff is kind of coming together. I'm not disappointed. I definitely do prefer the cards, though. Now this is good for us. Media Group is good, and Nitrogen-Rich Asteroid, but we're going to need to get more plant tags, which is the hard part. There's some more production. We don't have another action. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is almost a level of exciting. Like, things are going well for Inventrix. You just start with a lot of money, and those extra 3 cards at the start really can help. I mean, obviously it's random. Ooh, kelp farming is worth talking about. All of these are worth talking about. I mean, all of them except for sabotage, of course. Kelp farming in particular is very strong, though. So, but I don't see us getting oceans. So, Earth office, heat the planet, oxygen. Oh, we can play shuttles because of our ability. What up? Yo. Yo, that's real good. I'm excited. Hell yeah. And then we're gonna generate a little bit more heat. And by a little, I mean a lot. Do we like all of our cards right now? We do. So there's no sense playing a science tag to reshuffle. I wouldn't mind. We're still early enough that a cost reduction card would be good. We did not get one. Black Polar Dust is a slightly cheaper ocean. We only have 2. We only need 2 to get kelp farming, though, is what I'm thinking. So I think we stay away. Well, we're gonna need it. Heat the planet. Heat the planet. Use one of these to scoop up. Well, first we play media group, of course. Pays itself off very quickly. Do that for 2 titanium so that we can afford the other card. $13 on the dot. I have to look at game state. Do we have anything worth playing this turn that requires... No. I kind of want to just go here so we can build granary south and into this nice pasture area when the time comes. Oh, almost didn't put up the oxygen. That could have been real not great. Whew. 9. Okay. This is good. This is good. Do we have building tags? The dev center is what's going to use our steel, which is why I'm like, I don't think I need... Well, here's the thing. We have 5 more productions. So for $16, it's going to produce 4. So 20. So it does make sense to invest. And the reason we're going to get another building tag is the reason why this works. Card to discard. Crap. I think it's the Black Polar Dust. Like, that's an alright card, but it's not, like, so great. Damn, man. I really wish we had more cards to throw away. Because I want to use this. How many events have we played? 4? So this isn't that big a deal for us. We could get rid of it. Tags. I mean, it's technically going to be worth a couple dollars of profit later, but not right now, and that's what matters. Nitrolific moss is good for us. Which is another, like, frick. Like, we don't... Oh, there it is. That's what I meant. I wanted to grab a card, so I had something more likely to trash. Which I guess is going to be that one. Because right now we have 2 oceans. So this should stack to get kelp farming this turn. Hell yeah. And that's actually a good card for us too. Just lots of points for a really cheap space event. Because it's already -7. No actions left, a little bit of titanium coming in. I think we're doing really well for turn 9. Well, except the oceans. But we have more things going for us. Ooh, AI Central. -4, we're not close. Plantation's a cheap greenery, but I don't think we're going to need it because we're going to be getting 1, 2... We have 5 more from the clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're getting at least 2 greeneries, so that's easy. Easy street. Card me. Oxygen me. What was the card? Cloud seeding. Okay. AI Central then. We don't like cloud seeding that much. Like, it's alright. Planned income goes far, but we don't need it. We just talked about that. Now, Beam from Thorium Asteroid is actually helpful. But Space Station's pretty great. So is Titanium Mine. So Space Station... You got me smiling, game. You're giving me things that I can work with here. I think we want to get our science, our plant tags down. And to do it, I'm going to need a little bit of money. So I'm going to do that greenery movement that I talked about. Going to get some heather. And I'm going to get some nitrolithic moss. So, very importantly, we have 3 plant tags. So we can play this for, you know, a heat bump, which is good for 25, 2 TR, which is 2 income, which is good, and 4 plant production. So, like, that's good. It's really good, but it's not on a metric we need. We need oceans. We need oceans, basically. The heat's coming, but we need oceans. And we're not getting oceans. $7 for 2 income 3 times is a loss. This is a little bit of income, but do we have... We don't have building tags. I almost want to grab it just so we have a card to get rid of. Oh, never mind. We have a card engine. The question for me right now is, would I rather use 1 energy? I think I'd rather use 1 energy for a card than 4 energy for this. Mostly because we're worried about the heat and our cards. So, we can do that. Get a bunch of cards. Then we can discuss. There's an ocean. Hey-oh. And there's Lightning Harvest, which would give us an energy. Where would we put the ocean? Plants here, and then keep migrating. Well, Dome Crater is pretty great, too. I'd love to put Dome Crater here for the future, so maybe we plants over here for now. We can only play it now, before it becomes unavailable. So we will. It's a big points engine for us, for sure. This costs us 8, but we get 3 back because it's an event. We're gonna do this first before the nitrogen-rich asteroid because I think that one's more in line for winning the game. Ooh, I don't think we need Lightning Harvest, which means let's play Neptune Probe and trade it out. There we go, that's good. Subterranean Reservoir. I'm gonna build greeneries in this straight line here. Gets us money back, gets us more income based on having higher TR. Yeah, look at that. Look at how high our oxygen is. Look at it! Turn 12, 5 oceans? I mean, we should be good, but... Ooh. That's alright. And that's also alright. So, 1, 2... Then we build this for $1, which makes our space events real good. Which gives us a heat bump. I'm gonna do this even though we lose money and only gain a point. We don't lose that much money because we get 10 back, but I mean, really I should have waited to see if we wanted to use the titanium. That was a bold strat considering the fact that we yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I didn't grab my cards. Am I gonna regret it? Not really. If I put, where could I put that underground city that would make sense anywhere? Nowhere, is I? Nah. So, but this one makes even less sense. So let's hold off. I was gonna play this card for the science tag to trade a card, but it doesn't give us enough for a heat bump or anything, so we're just gonna chill 1 more minute. Just bacon and a sausage, slowly cooking away. We've got 2 heat bumps, probably twice. So 2 more seems like a win. One, 2. I'm almost ready to buy a standard Project Ocean here. And by almost ready, like I don't. Well, let's get the cards. Noctis City is not a bad city. One aquifer here, so that we can put a greenery in that hole. And another aquifer here. Big asteroid we can do next turn when we have the most titanium that we'll have. Noctis City is interesting. We can save this spot. Well, I feel like I do 1 more standard project on an aquifer. Like, and at that point now we can just go for points because we know that we can get all the heat bumps Because we get 2 here, 2 from our event, and all the oceans by buying at least 1 outright. Which means I will do this. Get rid of... I mean, this is just a bad card. We don't need to nuke the planet. We can't get a physics complex running this turn, but we know it's worth 2 points, so it's likely we'll build it, but just don't have the power. We will next turn, though, because I bought the that sciencey card. Also, I didn't... Well, there it is, a 2 ass... See, this is what I was worried about, a 2... We don't need that. Oh, sure. We make money on it, so... 1, 2... So we could just do this for the last ocean instead of giant... or big asteroid. I think it makes sense to do it that way. We only get 1 of the 2 oceans. We've officially done the terraforming. We're gonna do this for some money. Why are you being so loud? We're gonna... Whew, greenery, greenery, greenery. Where's greenery going? Tags. We don't have any microbes. I know I want this card. It's just too many points to hold back. Does that not have a science tag on it? Just requires 5 science tags? Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did. Well, we will card site. We haven't done our actions yet. I'm crazy. Leaves us with the 6 energy. So we could have done extractor first for a card cycle, but... Oh, wrong thing. But I don't think it would have mattered. Like, we only played 2 space events, one was already 0, so... So this is $3 for a point. Can't imagine not playing that. All this bottom stuff is really not worth points, and that's negative points. Oh, Tropical Resort's good, though. I'm gonna simplify by selling, 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 selling. This is only worth a card draw, and I don't actually think that's worthwhile. 6 energy on a physic. The reason I kept Underground City is because it's a real cheap, it's a cheaper city, and if I put it here, I can put a greenery between these two. So now that those are worth gangbuster points. This is worth point. This is worth 2 points for 13. Oh, I should have played that last. You never know if a placement will give you money back, and then you can afford things if you do it in that order. Trying to think if I can get more greeneries down. Like if I built a greenery here and here, or maybe I just built a greenery here, built a city here. Well, a greenery here is worth more, as many points. Because 10. We need to get 2 and 2 plants. So 2 and 2 to get 16 next turn. So we build a greenery here. It's 23. Lame. I wanted to get a city here, and then 2 greeneries, 3 greeneries, but we'll have 12 next turn, and if we build it here, that's only 14, and we'd be too short of getting the second one. So I almost am compelled, you know, by Christ. Well, I could build it here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Gives me 25. I have enough for the 2 greeneries next turn. I can buy the city, which goes here. And then I build the 2 greeneries here and here. Hell yeah. I could sell that card, but it doesn't matter. Great job, team. You did it. You did it. Okay, I was worried there because the animation played slowly. Hey. Oh. That should be worth good points. We don't have any, like, Jovian synergy. 108? Like, I wanted 110 there, not gonna lie. I didn't think we had, like, 130 new, like, groundbreaking score, but I knew we had, like, enough science tags that, like, something was crunching here. But look at that. 26 here, 23 there. 59 terraforming rating. Great job, fam. You did it. 108. Good score. Great. Just a great game. Just a solid showing. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.